Hello folks, David here. It's another one of those little vlog style videos just to show that I haven't been slacking off and I have actually been doing stuff and give you a few updates on other things that have been going on. Oh yeah, and almost forgot, Happy New Year. Now on the run up to the New Year I did have a goal of getting up to 500 subs. Didn't happen unfortunately, but thank you so much to those of you who have joined and are still joining. It is creeping up there. I think last count I've only got about 18 to go before I hit that magic number, which would be absolutely fab. So if this kind of content is something you enjoy, you know, to be honest, every click greatly appreciated. Wizard's Retreat, yes, he is still in business. He's got another pop-up store from his storage location happening tomorrow. I am planning on, if I get the time, heading along there, seeing what he's got, find out, you know, maybe a bit more on where he is with his process of rebuilding everything. So if I do find out anything, I'll keep you guys informed. And one of the big reasons why I wanted to do another quick video is because I've got a new SD card in the cell phone and hopefully this one isn't going to be corrupting. So I did want to give it a trial run. So all of that stuff aside, what have I been up to? Well, a couple of things. First of all, I've got the flyer all glued together. Now, there are a couple of touch-up bits that I need. There's a wee bit of a gap in that wing, just there. So what I am going to do is grab the Tamiya putty and get that gap filled in, clean it down, and just where I've super glued it, there's a few rough edges that need sanding down as well. And then that, well, I was going to say, and that will be ready for undercoat, but it won't, because what I'm going to be doing in just a couple of seconds is having a Fossick about, because this needs weapons, and I may as well get them fitted on at the same time, because I'm going to be doing some modelling. This is for the second attempt at the speed paints. I've got these guys done with basing material and I've got them undercoated. That's just having a good dry overnight. So yeah, that's going to be coming out hopefully tomorrow. And since I had the basing material out, I thought I may as well get him done because for some reason I didn't do it first time round. Alright, let's have a bit of a rummage. And more Dark Eldar. Now that's a Dark Eldar body. I think I had a spare set of legs. They're like orcs. They keep popping up all over the place. I'll pop that to one side. I honestly thought I was done with them. What have I got here? This is looking like Schaefer's Last Chances, or at least some of them. I have already repurposed a number of them for other projects. And when I say other projects, I'm talking about the Tanith. But, you know, some of these are not necessarily looking out of place for Traitor Guard. So these may get a bit of a revisit. Alright, nothing in there that is aircraft capable, I don't think. So, alright, that can go to one side. What have I got in here? Oh, okay. Old metal. Oh, they look like autocannons. Is that an autocannon? I think they are, you know. Alright, that is a distinct possibility. In fact, I wish I'd known about those when I was looking for autocannons for the Sentinels. What else have I got? That looks like an old style commissar, you know. Cadian. Oh, now he's really old. Okay, Vostroyan. What were the ones with the pit helmets? I can't remember. Oh, very, very old. Okay, a treasure trove of items from yesteryear there, of which, yeah, we've got some hits. Just move this out the way. Right, the big bits box. Nothing in there. Large las cannon, that is a possibility. What else have I got in here? Motorbike bits. Oh, now. Obviously, not the right scale for a hand weapon in 40k, but for a weapon on a flyer. Oh, okay. Hang on. Gribbles and gun barrels there. Right, what else have we got? Oh, Titan weapons. Hey, I'd forgotten about them. Now that's a possibility. Okay. Now that's the exhaust of something, but that is a possibility as well. Heavy weapon, laser. Alright. Right, a rocket of some kind. Not sure what that came off, but have I got any more of those? Rats, only the one. But there are some heavy weapons that look kind of chaosy. I think these were chain stealer cultists off one of the Space Crusade or one of the sort of Space Hulk type games. Or do I want to save those for me chaos troops? Yeah, right, I've had to change the camera angle. Just having a quick look through the top on this, and this is an absolute goldmine box of old stuff. Yeah, sorry. Obviously this was an Imperial Guard vehicle missile launcher. I'm hoping that if I crack that open, I'll get another one of those missiles like the one that I found just before, because that would be absolutely ideal. Old metal marines. Yeah, shed load of old stuff in here. I don't think there's going to be much on the inside of this box, but you never know. Yeah, again, Space Crusade. I could go for Gatling cannons off them. Oh, right. Some of these were ones that I'd started. See if I can get this one into shot. That would have been my original attempt at Try Again Bragg, and yeah, I wasn't happy with it, so I went in a different direction. So yeah, some of these are Tanith rejects. In fact, that's a Tanith that I did not do. I kept some of them with the cloaks that the way that had been done, but yeah, and I probably didn't bother doing this guy because melter guns didn't particularly feature in their forces. Yeah, here's another one, and you can see how I modelled the straight silver onto them. This was obviously one that was part way through being done. And is there anything on the inside of here? That looks like Katakan sprues, and if memory serves correctly, first edition Imperial Guard. Box full of the little buggers. Nah, nothing particularly in here. However, that is definitely a possibility. Is that the right size? Yeah. I wonder if I break that down, whether or not that's going to be the same on the inside. Hopefully it is. So that would give us some missiles. I think this Army Man weapon is quite possibly the key to it. I am going to go back and I'm going to double check through them and see, because I think there was things like large bombs and things like that that were sort of like way out of scale for everything else. But that might give us ordnance as well. Right. Okay. I have an action plan. Yeah, so the archive doesn't really seem to be getting smaller. There is still loads and loads in there to find. And every time I go fossicking in there, I'm finding more stuff. Is it depressing? No, actually it's quite nice going down memory lane and finding an awful lot of this stuff. And using it to be able to get it, you know, new models and stuff off the pile of shame. So I've got my work cut out for us. I will get an ash on and find some more stuff, get some weaponry on that thing and let it dry overnight, do a bit of a tidy up on those bits that have to be done, and that is probably going to be it. That's a reasonable job for this evening. Hopefully that'll be getting at least an undercoat, if not a top coat tomorrow, but it all depends on what else I'm doing, because I could well be doing a speed paint challenge. Anyway, that is it for me for this one. It was just a quick one, just to let you know that yeah, I'm still alive and I'm still doing hobby stuff. Admittedly, it hasn't been that long since you've seen us, but it is the start of a new year, so I may as well begin as I hope to carry on. That's it from me for now. I will see you in the very near future. Toodle pip for now.